This is radii and chords. So I'm going to start off by drawing a radius to this circle. A radius is simply a line drawn from the centre to the circumference. I can draw another line and another line, however many lines I'd like to draw, they'll all be the same length. Now, I'm going to call this here A, and this B, and the centre O. And I'm going to call the radius 5 centimeters each. Now, I can connect point A to point B with a chord, like so. A chord is simply a line drawn from one point of the circumference to another. I can call the chord 8 centimeters. Now we have a triangle. We know that this is an isosceles triangle because two of its lines are the radius, and we know that the radius are always the same. The way I'd write this in an exam, of course, time is very important in exam, and so when we're explaining our methods, we want to write it in a very simple way. So I just put a triangle in circle with two sides that are radii is isosceles. And that's how you'd write in an exam, very quick, very simple, and it'll get you all the marks. Now, a question in an exam may involve a midpoint of this chord here, so this is the midpoint, and I'll call it M. Various questions can come up about the midpoint. We can draw a line here. In this case, we're going to be asked to work out this line here. However, we could be asked to work out the chord or the radii with the subject numbers. However, in this example, we're going to be using this line. The method is the same. So what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to split this in half so that we have 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 are two midpoints in between. And now we have a right angled triangle. I can redraw the right angled triangle here. This is my right angled triangle. I've just taken this triangle here and drawn it here. Now we can simply use Pythagoras' theorem, call this line A. A squared plus 4 squared is equal to 5 squared. 5 squared is equal to 25. 4 squared is equal to 16 plus A squared. A squared. 25 minus 16 is 9. A is equal to 3. And that is quite simply how we use chords and radii to work out midpoints and lines from the origin to the midpoint.